Hey everybody, got another one completed. This is the Metal Earth V24 Liberator. I don't know what scale this is. Probably 1/110th or 96 to 1/110th scale. Supposedly this is the aircraft that my father flew in World War II. Haven't been able to get confirmation of it, so I've been researching them. Have two 1/48 scale monogram models up here in my stash for it, but this is a model of one of the two. Let me see if we can get closer here. One of the two that's still flying, and I've had the opportunity to be aboard both. This one here depicts the Diamond Lil in camel colors. That is stationed pretty near me, and the other one is a J model that visits. So I've had the opportunity to be aboard this bird. I am really impressed with the detail and the stands. Sorry for the floaty effects here, guys, but now these things are intricate, they're detailed, they're all metal, and yeah, they actually come in this flat envelope. So everything is flat. I'll do a little demo on how I do these along with this. But I am really impressed with the detail on this bird. And I've been asked several times, how do I do these? Well, for one thing, they're pretty darn forgiving. And for another, it takes patience and some tools. I'll show you on some spare parts that these people do provide in each and every kit that they produce, so there are extras usually. Excuse me, pardon me there. Okay, that one's dead. Okay. What I use a pair of these for the metal cutting, and only the metal cutting, no sprue cutting. Got a pair of smooth jawed box nose pliers, a pair of long handled smooth jawed needle nose. You want the smooth jaws, you do not want the serrated, and I'll show you why here. Okay, let me take the tripod a few times. Okay. few tips on cutting these out. These are all photo etched. Wonderfully done. Remember, they are flat. These are additional engine rings, or engine mounts, with the engines actually engraved into the detail. These are parts of the intercoolers that go underneath the engines. And this one here, this part right here, be very careful. Take these in at a right angle to your piece, otherwise they'll leave a nasty little burr, and clip them out. Be careful with these sprues because they will cut you. Turn that over. What that is, that is your spare control panel. Do study instructions close. Right here's the instructions on folding the control panel. But even though there's a few tips, I do usually wear magnifiers when I play with these, so it shows a little box at the base. Holding them close to that second mark, folding it back. And you rotate to this top. Fold it 90 degrees. And you come back here and you fold this back. Go ahead and start this fold. You'll see why I just started here in a minute. You can use the big ones or the little ones. Don't want to fold these the second time. They will break. They are very thin, very fragile. see how that is not square yet. Pull it up just a little bit. I'm going to go to that second fold that's hiding in there. And then we're going to push this entire assembly back. And it looks as though that I did these exactly backwards. That's how easy it is, guys. Now, if you are careful, this one goes back, this one goes forward. This one goes back. This one goes up. Up. Back. I can already feel this getting fatigued. Bingo. See how easy that is to come off? Luckily this is a spare. Okay, once you get that in there, you could actually set, let's finish this box. So I just showed you how easy it is to break these things. So you can take a daub of super glue, put those pieces together, and then you have your completed instrument panel. Now, another thing found that sometimes these receiving slots are not large enough to receive the pins, these pins. You may have to enlarge them. I have an old X-Acto blade here that I actually put into the slot, push through, and wiggle it back and forth, sometimes actually putting some tension on it. Got to put a little tension on it to widen those slots, then give it a back and forth. Sometimes it takes more than once. Hope you can see the difference in the size slot here and here. Let's see here. This is a spare direction finder. Put the tip in, make sure it's square, squeeze till it cuts it. Some people actually put some double-sided tape down. Or make a loop of tape. These are fairly easy and straightforward. You do have to manipulate it. People say it's too fiddly for them. That's fine. A little bit of patience. Make the little box, and you mount it. Then you spin that 90 degrees, and then you have the direction finder for the top of the aircraft. Patience. Okay, here's the direction finder. It's mounted to the top of the cockpit right in front of that window. Navigators area. Yeah, this even has drop flaps and raised tires. Overall, very impressed with this model and the stand. And do believe we're through. Have yourself a wonderful day.